I was drawn to music at a very young age. I remember my mom telling me stories of me as a toddler growing up in the early 70s singing along to Elton John records. I even dressed like Elton in kindergarten for the Halloween parade. I dressed up in the costume he wore as the Pinball Wizard in the movie adaptation of the rock opera Tommy by The Who. That led to me building a drum set made out of flower pots and frisbees, drumming along to Kiss records, to eventually owning my first real drum set in the fifth grade. And so my journey began as a music industry professional, which would eventually land me here at Full Sail University. My name is Christopher Stolle, and I'm a music production major. And I look forward to sharing my story and professional goals with all of you, as well as hearing all of your stories and goals. I, like so many other people from my generation, grew up in a dysfunctional household. And while my family was far from perfect, they nurtured my musical gift. Music was always an escape from everyday life, and my household was a virtual musical playground. From my stepfather's vast record collection to my uncle's drum set up in the basement, music was always part of the equation. But then my brother was born in 1976 with cerebral palsy, and my life would take a turn, and I would never look back. Growing up, I always helped my mom take care of my brother, and even to this day, I work as his caretaker for the state of Ohio. I even did my senior project as a teacher's aide at his school for the disabled. After struggling for many years after graduating high school to make a full-time career as a professional musician, I decided to enter the broadcast industry as a broadcast engineer. I did a little announcing, but my main responsibilities was music production. I produced a lot of commercials, public service announcements, and original programming. But I really miss performing music, not just playing music on the radio. So I decided to enter the Musicians Institute in Hollywood, California, where I graduated in 2005. After graduating, I began teaching drums full time, including my work with the developmentally disabled, in teaching them rhythm therapy classes, which will be the main basis of my presentation. I would like to combine my professional background in the music industry with my aptitude for helping people with developmentally disabilities. And my target audience is comprised of music industry professionals, special education teachers, and those that combine both aspects, such as music therapists. As a facilitator for the Rhythmic Arts Project, a program that uses rhythm as a modality to address basic life and learning skills for those with developmental disabilities, I would like to share the story of someone I admire and who I am proud to call a mentor. His name is Eddie Taduri, and he shared his story with Autism Parenting Magazine in August of 2013. Eddie is the founder of the Rhythmic Arts Project. After suffering paralysis during a surfing accident in 1997, Eddie spent his time in a rehab institution teaching himself how to play drums all over again. That led to him leading occupational therapy classes and forming a percussion ensemble with all the other patients in the institution. This would become the antithesis of the Rhythmic Arts Project, a world-renowned program that I am proud to be a part of. I want to work for this audience because they are an audience that up until now has no voice. And my competitive advantage is the fact that I have a unique blend of life experiences that makes me both compassionate and effective to the needs of my audience. My brand mantra is facilitator of creativity, because it is my goal to bring out the full potential in every single person in which I serve. I would like to take this month here in PPP to really narrow down the scope of what I do, down to one concise goal, such as to form a record label for the developmentally disabled. My name is Christopher Stolle, and I'm not just a full-scale student, but I'm just another human being on this planet Earth. Thank you.